tell me about yourself.
So Zafir from EO Kenya. Been an EO member for about 5 years. Wife, 2 kids, 1.5 and 3.5, both boys. Working in the family business, next generation. Looking to scale the company, and maybe after today's talk, plan an exit.
Okay, amazing. What does the company do?
So we sell IT products, so specifically Apple,
Okay.
Apple computers, and we focus on the back-end integrations, the full end-to-end solutions, and then we've also ventured into niche products like architectural software called ArchiCAD.
Yeah. Familiar?
You're familiar with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was married to an architect once upon a time.
Once upon, okay. Story for another day.
Yeah.
And facilities management solutions, computer-aided facilities management solutions, and digital printing presses. Yeah, so a wide variety of stuff under one roof.
And you said you're looking to scale up. Okay, in 5 years, have you been to Ignite before?
No, it's my first Ignite.
Okay, is your first time in South Africa?
No, I was in Cape Town for GLC.
Okay.
I think that was 2022.
Yeah.
So Cape Town for GLC, incredible experience. Ignite takes it to another level. So my first time in Durban.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
And what have your biggest takeouts been?
I think there's the imposter syndrome one hit pretty hard. I mean, from a statistical point of view, it was probably one of the most popular topics. But I think it was there's a level of acceptance that I need to have, and actually I had a really interesting conversation right after that with my neighbor, who I just met yesterday, and the thought was, I think I need to be a bit more appreciative of my own commitment and the work that I've done, and not discard it and say I've been handed everything. I can.
That must be tough.
I can accept with humility and gratitude what I've been, the privilege that I've received, but that doesn't take away from who I am or what I'm capable of. And I think that striking that balance is a bit difficult.
That's interesting. Like I said, it must be tough because I've never thought of that before. It's like I suffer from imposter syndrome so much that I do these sort of things to study you guys.
Right.
I don't even refer to myself as one of you. And then my quip was, but what happens if you are an actual imposter? Like, everyone feels like, yeah, imposter, but what about the people that are right about being an imposter? But what I've worked out is, like, if you're feeling like an imposter, it means that you're probably not, because the actual imposters wouldn't feel that. That's what I got. But coming from a family business, it must be like that. It could play on your head, I imagine. And how are you going to do it? You mentioned gratitude. How do you journal at all? Is there anything?
I'd like to say I have my own way of practicing my religion. I enjoy drinking once in a while. But I also believe in the higher power, and I think he looks after me really well. And I think it's to remember to stay grateful for that, and kind of instill that in my kids as well, so that gratitude continues as a family tradition. No, I don't journal. I think I really should. I actually got a book for journaling that I received in January that I haven't opened yet.
So I haven't started journaling. I was journaling in the morning, but not like, and I think it's one of the things I'm going to look out of this, coming out of the conference. And one of the words you said there is so interesting, is I should. It's that thing we stay away from, and advice and that sort of stuff. So it's really, I kind of want to do it. And after this, I've noticed, I think what I heard you saying was like, the celebration is incredibly important. You mentioned the parties and that's great. Like, and we had someone earlier that this was a celebration of them hitting a target,
Right.
and they actually treated themselves to coming to Durban.
Coming to Ignite, yeah.
So these little things you can celebrate in your own way.
It could,
but
and it's good motivation as well for that.
So do you celebrate enough?
I don't know. I don't know what enough is. I think from a family perspective, celebrations have never really been a big thing. Okay. We don't generally celebrate each other's successes as much as we should. Again, that word. I think it's something that I need to maybe more purposefully change. Because I would love to celebrate my wife's, and my kids' successes. And I'd like them to continue that. And it's a different way of showing gratitude. It's a different way of showing appreciation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we do this thing in the business. I borrow from EO the one word. So when we open our morning stand up, we do a one word. And then I got this from someone at Unilever, and she's brilliant. But it's yesterday's best. So literally the best thing that happened yesterday can be anything, like mom's lasagna. And then it's a gratitude exercise, but it's also like I learned that Carmen also likes lasagna and she likes Italian. Maybe we should book the Italian place for her 5-year or whatever it is.
Right.
So it's quite like just little things that you pick up from the I mean, these talks and stuff like that. If you implement one thing, it can make a massive difference in the frequency of it. Is there one thing that you're going to implement?
I still haven't had the chance to completely decipher everything.
You're going to process it still.
I've made lots of notes.
Okay.
And I've highlighted a few things. Maybe if we check in by the end of the week, I'll have that ready.
And any of the biohacking stuff have you looked at before? Or are you into that?
We had Miguel come and speak to us some time ago. I think the ice bath was really cool.
Okay, so you've done it.
I did that for yesterday and today, my first time ever. But I generally have cold showers in the morning, which I think really help. One step in the right direction. I think maybe the one thing that I need to focus on is looking within and focusing on myself. I am a lot of things to a lot of people, but I struggle to figure out who I am to myself. And I think from there I can then develop the values and the purpose that I have and the impact that I want to have in this world. However big or small, even if it just means that I'm having an impact on my family, that's my purpose, and at least I think I'll live a much more fulfilled life. So
I love that. It reminds me like that, know thyself.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where you start.
Yeah.
And then it's awareness of, and then acceptance, and then after you have acceptance, you can move to action, and then it's adherence. That's the fourth.
I think we're sort of catapulted into action.
Yeah.
Through our upbringing and other people's expectations of us.
Yes, if you're not intentional, like I heard you say, and it sounded like you're being intentional about figuring out who you are and what you want.
Yeah.
Oxygen mask on first, sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Is that about right?
Yeah. I think the actions don't feel purposeful. They don't feel. I don't always have the motivation to complete an entire task, because midway through I'm like, what the hell is this for? Is it really going to have the impact that I want it to have? Or it might just be a superficial, achievement. And I've kind of lost the romance with those kind of things.
Okay.
So I think now it's more I really want to focus on what's important to me and drive action through that purpose.
Okay.
So yeah, I think like you're saying, that's going to be my oxygen now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are you coming back to Ignite? Is Cape Town next year?
Yeah, I think as a forum, we're very excited to sign up already. We're having a discussion, and potentially we'll plan our forum retreats around Ignite.
Perfect, because you've been to Cape Town before.
I have.
GLC.
Loved it. Love Cape Town.
Okay.
My wife studied over here. She did her master's in UCT.
Okay.
And did a little bit of a trip with her then, and yeah.
Okay.
I love one of the best places to travel to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say? Wrap up.
Specifically, thank you to EO Durban chapter and EO South Africa for making such a transformational event. It's great to go and listen to keynote speakers that have trained and spoken on stages multiple times, but to get the raw, visceral emotions of EO members,
Yeah.
for me, that's transformational.
Yeah, it was next level. Yeah. No, thanks for sharing. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Cheers.
Yeah.